9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Sure. Why not? That's because this is the 12th one, right, dear? Okay. Hi, everybody. Or nobody, as it apparently seems to be. Nobody's here. But I'm here and Greg's here. And so, that's good. And it is Christina. It is Monday night. It is Vox and Guest Live. And all of a sudden now 5 people are here. So, okay. YouTube is playing with my emotions. I was actually just about to log on and be like, we're here. Where is everybody? But there you are. Hi, whoever's out there. Thank you for being here. I know in the US, at least, it's a holiday. So it's cool to have people on. And speaking of people, I have the coolest mystery panel of greatness ever. Should we show everybody who it is? Yes, we should. Let's do it. There they are in order on my screen. We have
Big Jack Energy.
We've got Gio. Say hi, Gio. Deck of many bands.
Hello.
Gio's back with his fabulous hair. See, now your hair is long enough to tuck it behind your headphones.
Yes,
see?
it is.
It's progress. And in the middle, we got baby Kane. Bobby Kane is in the heezy. Notice how cool I am, Bobby, that I said that. The heezy.
Oh my God. Oh, I love you.
That's a very nice thing. You are so good looking. And I'm so excited because we are making Vox and Guest history tonight. Oh, there we go. For the first time ever, point up. We have another lady on the panel with me. It's not just me and a bunch of men. It's me and another girl. This is Christy. You know her as Afira. I wish I had my applause thing. I'd be doing it. And Christy's never been on the panel before, so yay, we're popping Christy's live panel cherry tonight. How are you, Christy?
Good. I'll get over it, but I'm good.
Okay. We can't stay good for too long. It would make life boring, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, it's Frank from Vox and Sticks. Hey, Frank. Lori Pepper. Lori with the hairy, what was it? Hairy whipped cream? Oh, we got Dre. Wait, who was before Dre? I missed it. Bittersweet Revenge is saying, hey, Bobby.
What's up?
And we got Hot Tom McElman. We got Tom of Shadow Band. Lori is meeping. Let us all meep it, Lori. Meep.
Hey,
Meep. Yeah, see, Dre is excited that you're here, Afira. Afira, let's go. Speaking of let's go, I think we should go. I think we should play something because there are actually people here. I'm so excited. I thought we were just it'd be like every bar gig ever. Mike, you made it. Hey, Mechanic A, we're good. How are you? I got a partner now. We got to talk about lipstick and shit. Like now I see. I don't know. Bobby, we could have talked about lipstick too.
Yeah, I haven't worn it in a while, but
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
I want to see you in like a pouty red lip. That would make me very excited. All right. I think we should start with someone we've never played on this show before, to my knowledge. This is the Steve Clatt project with a song called Dreams and Reality. And Steve is from Ontario, I believe. And this is like Steve's uber creative, like shreddy guitar solo, big melody, like huge project, metal, prog, rock, all of it. So this is the title song on his debut album. So we're gonna listen to it now. It is called Dreams and Reality, the Steve Clatt project.
Visions
you were on Just Me in that moment where I was like, fuck. That's totally going to get memed. I know it. Holy shit. Steve Clatt. Steve Clatt.
Damn.
The project, the man, the myth, the legend, the Steve Clatt, who, and I think this is clear from what we just watched and heard and read, that this whole song is about where like the subconscious meets reality and dreams and the waking world and whatever. And like, did anyone else completely just get high off that video?
Oh yeah,
Just
absolutely.
I was like, oh, it's pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to the panel. Gio, that deck looks so good on the wall. How long did it take you to hang that motherfucker?
About half as long as it took me to hang that one.
Okay. Why was that? Why was the other one? Wait, is it what? Why?
That's so that one I just put up today. And
Is that 3?
This is the third one. Third one.
I'm 4 years old.
This is the third one. I still have series 2 to put up, but
You
I'm
do.
quickly doing the math and realizing I don't have enough space on this wall.
See, we need to go fund me to buy Gio a bigger house with more walls, or just a wall, an extra wall. Oh God, Gio, boo. Okay, wait. So I'm sorry, I derailed you. So why don't we talk about Steve Clatt, because that's probably why he's tuning in if he's here, and then we can get back to your big ass deck. Talk to me, Gio.
The video distracted me, and I was watching and I hypnotized myself, and all I could hear in the background was Queen Drake.
Yeah.
After that, it was just wow. And I'm wondering what kind of mushrooms I put in my soup for lunch. It was fantastic. I mean, that's definitely something I can just play and have going. That's an artistic song.
100%. And what a voice. Christy, I know it's always daunting to give the first commentary, but you're always so great in the chat. So just pretend that you're typing it. What did you think of the Steve Clatt project?
First off, the video itself was mind-blowing. It was crazy.
Totally.
But the thing I really liked about this song is the guitar though it was distorted, it wasn't mushy. It was very clean and crisp, like that da 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 da. It's like it was right spot on with the drum, and there was no I don't want to say slop in it, but it was just very defined, well defined,
tight. Yeah, it had its place. Yeah.
Reich and Iron Maiden possibly in there too. It's blown away. Great stuff.
Blown away. Bobby, were you blown? Have you been blown, Bobby? Would you like to be?
I'll be right over.
I don't have a drum failure, so.
Hey,
I didn't say which one of us. It would be you, dear. But anyway. All right. So Steve Clatt project, fucking blowing minds all over the place. Was your head exploding?
I was loving it. It was making me think about what got me into listening to and loving metal in general. Just that sound, but it had something extra to it. It had something newer to it that I really, really was digging. It's like hard to put your finger on it, but it's just a sound that just makes you want to pay close attention, and that's just what I was doing. So
that's a great point.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, and I love the voice. I love the guitar. The modal solo, like caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting that, and then it hit, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
100%. 100%. No, I this community just every week just astounds me and astounds me.
Knocking it out of the park.
Astounds
every
me.
week.
Yeah. No. All right. So there were some things I saw. Hello, Justin from Plains, Desperate Symphony. I saw you were on here. Who else did I see? Gregoire, Gregalicious, Gregtastic, Gregifer. Okay, Narok wants to ice skate to that song. Of course you do, Vile. What else would you do? Dame from Soleil Noir. Hello. It's not late for you because you're in Canada. Justin, Storm Kingdom, killer guitar work. By the way, if you have not heard Rhea Reborn, That's Justin's new one, Storm Kingdom's new one, amazing. And you have another one coming out like Friday, right, Jess? Vile got bombarded with an ethereal blast of material epicness. Wow, Vile has his Roger's thesaurus today. Lost Cause Industry says that was pretty epic. Mike says, "Holy fucking shit, that was good." There you go. We're doing the see, Dre agrees with you, Bobby. Great modal soloing, totally. Nice. Guitar Wizard. That's the second game, I think, Mike. No. And Lori says this video fits the song perfectly. It is mesmerizing, totally. Like I was just like. And it's great because since we know it's about like the subconscious and dreaming and the conscious mind and all that, like the video really like it works with the song. It works with the point. Great. Steve Clatt Project, Dreams and Reality, knocking it out of the park on the first song. The first song.
Very nice.
And I think we're going to knock it out on the park on the second song too, because this is a song called Can't Say I Love You by Taylor D. Now, I know David of Sweet Beats has been talking about Taylor D for a while. My brain wants to say Taylor Dane. It's not Taylor Dane. She'll always love you. But it's Taylor D. And oddly enough, this song was inspired by a concert, an Arctic Monkeys concert. Because sure, why not? And the song, I know Justin from Pronghorn will be very happy when he hears that. But this song is about basically being completely and utterly frustrated in a relationship that's not much of a relationship. And not really being able to admit how you actually feel. So let us play Taylor D with Can't Say I Love You.
It's a Thursday night, and I am back here by your side. I shouldn't be here. I should have left before the bear, but I saw you from the stage. You were staring like no one could see, and our favorite song played. And even your friends pointed out to me that we should be together. But I can't say I love you, 'cause that's just something we don't do. I can't make it obvious that I am falling hard for you. So I keep dropping hints, using Arctic Monkeys lyrics. Should we be more than friends? You should be mine, 'cause I wanna be yours. And you tell me little things that I don't even know about myself, but I know more than you think. I caught you stalking me this time last week, but it's okay, love, 'cause I do the same to you. And I write these songs because I can't say I love you, 'cause that's just something we don't do. I can't make it obvious that I am falling hard for you. So I keep dropping hints, using Arctic Monkeys lyrics. Should we be more than friends? You could be mine, 'cause I wanna be yours. I can't say I love you, 'cause that's just something we don't do. I can't make it obvious that I am falling hard for you. So I keep dropping hints, using Arctic Monkeys lyrics. Should we be more than friends? You could be mine, 'cause I wanna be yours. I can't say I love you, 'cause that's just something we don't do. I can't make it obvious that I am falling hard for you. So I keep dropping hints, using Arctic Monkeys lyrics. Should we be more than friends? You could be mine, 'cause I wanna be yours.
What? Gee.
There we go. Taylor D, Can't Say I Love You. Now, Taylor is not hurting for followers on Spotify. Taylor's got like 15,000 followers or something on Spotify, but doesn't mean that she can't use more. So, as with Steve Clatt, we want to like, subscribe, follow all the things. Let's see. Vile says, I was listening to this last night and the lyrics profoundly resonated with me. I cried because it's such a relatable topic of love and suffering, ecstasy and pain. Narak is in their like
That's
Vonnegut period. I'm not sure what's going on, but I love it. You're awake tonight, Vile, and bringing the heat with the comments. I love it. Mike foresees a bright future ahead for this young woman. That was very valedictorian speech. I like that. Tom says very original. Richie, hi, Richie. Richie says great song. And I believe Halloween Llama says Taylor D is amazing. Hello, Halloween Llama. Welcome to the chat. I believe Bittersweet Revenge said that the song was inspired by their favorite Arctic Monkey song. Did I remember that correctly? You put it up on the screen.
That's
okay,
great.
there we go. All right. So who wants to jump in on this one first? Taylor D, can't say I love you.
I'm going to jump right in there. Okay, so here are the 3 things that I hated most about that. Did you catch those? I'll repeat them. That was amazing.
What?
That was so badass. Like, so badass. Like, I want to write like that. I mean,
well, okay, let's not change you at all, because then I'll cry and I'll go ice skating with Vile. But yes, I hear what you're saying. I think I know what you mean.
100%. Yeah, I'm 100% digging that. That was so unbelievably well put together from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Loved every second of it. Every second. I will
even the sound of the drums, like the way they make the drums, was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
okay,
jealous.
we got nothing but love from Bobby Kane.
Yeah.
All right, Christy, Firo, what do we think of Taylor D?
She is so good looking. No, she is good looking, but geez, her voice is just amazing, and it's not. Her voice isn't like, let's say, like Lizzie Hale. She's not screaming, at the top of the range. She's right in her range, and it just sounds perfect. There's not a note out of place. Every note is perfect, and it's incredible. And that guitar, they did this little section in there where it just went, woo. It's like, oh my God, goosebumps on the back of my neck. It was so cool. Yeah, it was great. And it just, oh my God.
A lot of swag in that song. Let us all say happy first birthday to Freya, who has inserted herself into hello, sweetheart. Happy first birthday, little puppy.
When my baby wants cuddles, she wants cuddles.
That's it. We're not. We're just gonna. That's fine. I didn't send her a StreamYard link for this panel, but she can come on. That's totally fine. Gio, what did we think? Justin says hi, Bobby's dog.
So I was answering a call on the deck phone, and then the music started, and that guitar ripped me out, and focused. It was like, I'm busy. I'll call you later. It's like, and I've got 2 issues with that song. The distort on the guitar is a keeper. But the biggest problem I have is that she looks almost exactly like my sister, and I couldn't keep watching the video.
We'll have to talk to her about that. Taylor,
yeah,
you got to get on that. You just look like Gio's sister.
Yeah, from what I remember, it's been about 10 years. But
knock that off. You can't have that. No.
The tone was Halsey, and I adore Halsey.
Okay.
So it was like, it was awkward because I was like, I want to watch. I can't watch. It's my sister.
Maybe your sister is Halsey. How weird would that be?
She owes me money if she is. But I mean, it was an attention grabber from that first note on the guitar, and then the vocals kicked in, and you just get absorbed into this song. And then I watched the video, and I was like, oh my God, and it just became weird.
Now, Taylor, I'm going to go ahead and say that's a very specific experience to Gio. I think most people did not realize that you look like Gio's sister. But there you go.
Very good.
Probably just you and your sister knew that. But yeah, there we go. So everybody loving Can't Say I Love You by Taylor D, especially the Arctic Monkey fans in the chat. We are 2 for 2 on both song and video tonight, which is not easy to do, right? Right. I'm going to agree with myself. I sound like Jennifer Aniston right now. Right? Right. Okay. I want to play one more and then we're going to do a panel song. But I think we should play some Dream Stereo. Someone loves me. Who loves me? Hi, Halloween Llama. I don't know who loves me, but I love you too. That sounds so empty, but just the fact that you're here makes me love you. And the fact that you love me makes you weird, but it also makes me love you more. That's okay. This is Asmodeus or Asmodeus. I'm not entirely sure how to say it, by Dream Stereo. This is post-punk, some post-punk vibes, and some dark new wave, which already intriguing. I saw eyebrows go up. We love this idea. We're going to play it. Let's do it. Asmodeus or Asmodeus. What would you guys say?
I'd say
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Okay, we're going with it. Whether or not that's how you pronounce it, Dream Stereo, that's it now. That's headcanon for us. Asmodeus by Dream Stereo. Robot.
Whisper prayers in the air
I'm done.
to save you from the smell of hair. Intrusive thoughts they once more win. She looks so fine, she's made for me. I'm no god, but I'm not trying to be. Love and lost, something's lost in me. Endless pit, we swim in lakes of fire. Oh, break your heart for me. Her name is like the oldest witch. Her skin is tight, it's made of silk. God forbid, yet here we are. This fruit is ripe, let's take that bite. I'm no god, but I'm not trying to be. Love and lost, something's lost in me. I'm no god, but I'm not trying to be. Love and lost, something's lost in me. Endless pit, we swim in lakes of fire. Oh, break your heart for me. I'm no god, but I'm not trying to be. Love and lost, something's lost in me. Endless pit, we swim in lakes of fire. Oh, break your heart for me.
I love a fade out. I love a fade out. I
saw
am
your
a
face.
big fan of a fade out right there. What a great song. I mean, I was getting a combination of like a darker version of like Friday I'm in Love by The Cure and just The Cure in general. And then also what's that ooh ooh thing from Silence of the Lambs with that something horses, whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about, Bobby? Somebody that when he's like, oh fuck me, but like it's cooler
Yeah.
because it's not that song. But it was like I'm gonna have to look that up. But oh man, and what swag on those vocals. Like that's just that's just somebody who sings and knows that they can sing and doesn't even think about it, just falls right out of them. I love that. Q Lazarus. Okay, Surly Barber says Q Lazarus. Yeah, I saw. Okay, so who wants to take it? That was
So
awesome.
I for me, the thing that really did this song for me was the drums. When those drums came in and kind of soloed a little bit. I mean, they took the lead in the song,
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's to me that's a killer.
Yeah.
It's a killer surprise. I like I like doing surprises, but that's a nice surprise where it comes in as like, oh man, it gets your heart pumping, and then it goes back into the song, But the vibe I got from it was like, aha, Take on Me, a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I hear
Absolutely.
that
Yep.
now. I didn't pick up on that, but I can hear it now that you said it. Absolutely, another great song.
Yep.
If
Oh,
those
yeah.
are the songs that it brings it, Silence of the Lambs. Damien is laughing at me. That's all right. Wouldn't be the first stupid thing I said. All right, Gio, I'm coming to you. What did we think of?
I don't have a
Dream Stereo?
comparison. I don't have a comparison to the
Okay.
vocals.
No.
It started out as, oh, it's a surfer song. And then I was like, that's supposed to punk? No. And as it evolved, then the vocals kicked in. I was like, oh, there we are. And now we're home. And it's just a cool song that you get caught up in.
Totally.
And then the beat, that drum, that heavy set, that heavy influence in the song, just kept it going. I loved it.
Yeah. No,
Mhm.
I too. All right. So you agree with Christy. She's also a fan of the drums. Bobby.
I'm gonna make it a third on the drums. The drums just that really did it for me. But I gotta say, I tend to avoid mentioning this band because of all the jokes I got about it in the past. But it really was like giving a little bit of lithium to the Cure. Right.
Okay.
I make no, I don't try to hide the fact that Robert Smith, yes, is my government name.
Yeah.
I don't hide that. But now you know why I don't use it. So,
I remember when I found that out and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
They're like, every joke you're about to say, I've already heard it. I was like,
every
okay,
time
fine.
I get one of those people that sends me that calendar, and it's like, Friday, I'm in love. Hey, I thought of you. Yeah. So, but
all love.
I still love them, so I can't really say too much. But that was
Lithium to the
really
Cure.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt good to listen to that. I could listen to that over and over again. That was really, really nice.
Yeah. Totally. No, I really, and again, like if you think about the three things we've heard so far, right? We had, Steve Clatt with the searing guitar, like these soaring melodies. We had Taylor with like her kind of Halsey sort of Geo sister vibe, which was awesome. And now we've got Dream Stereo. And now Dre is, Dre, who's our encyclopedia of music around here, is saying that it fits the story of Asmodeus quite well. So that tells me that I'm guessing this is maybe from the name a Greek myth. So the more you know it, we really need to get that. Okay, Asmodeus in Jewish legend, the king of demons, smitten with love for Sarah, killed her 7 successive husbands on their wedding nights. Jesus, she's like Elizabeth Taylor, 7 husbands. Following instructions given to him by the angel Raphael, Tobias overcame Asmodeus and married Sarah. Okay, there's a whole story. The demon of lust. Ah, I got it. Okay, member of the 7 princes of hell. That would be a great band name. Love it. Richie gets kind of an Ekko and the Bunnymen feel. I could hear that. I
get that too, yeah.
All right. That was Dream Stereo, Asmodeus, 3 for 3. And you know what? I think now, Christy, I'm going to leave this to you. Better to do yours or Bobby's first. What would you prefer?
I don't care. You're running the show. I'm just along for the ride.
All right, Bobby, what do you think? You want Christy's, don't you?
Yeah, I like listening to.
You want to listen to her. Okay. All right, then I think Greg is.
One thing quick. You guys all brought your sunglasses, right? I got everybody's. You got my email about bringing the sunglasses. No,
I didn't. I forgot. I could do this. Hold on.
Well, I mean, I usually wear my sunglasses at night, but I
could do this. Does this work? These are like 80s sunglasses. I don't know why I have this spoon.
It's no big. It's no big. Don't worry about it.
All right. I think, well, now I'm really intrigued, but Greg is going to have to bust out the world premiere little intro here because we are getting a world premiere from Afira, which excites me to the point of moistening. It absolutely does, because we all know that we love Afira's music. and we all already follow her. And if you don't already, you're going to do that right now. And you're especially going to do it after you hear this. So, Afira, tell us a little something or a lot of something about From a Spark.
Okay, this is, like she said, From a Spark. It's basically based on the Big Bang, but it's kind of, if you watch in the video, it's kind of like a whole bunch of different timelines blending in and out, but it all centers on this one spark. And that's basically it. It's going to be the first song in my next album. I haven't titled the album yet, but the album's going to be loosely based on Greek mythology. It's funny you should bring it up. But I'm going to be, it's basically Greek mythology is what the album's going to be based on. So.
Oh, you're going to have to reach out to Storm Kingdom if you haven't already. That is his jam, 100%. All right. I can't wait anymore. I'm excited.
Something. He just did something Rhea or something like that.
Yeah, Rhea Reborn. That just came out. Yep. I think that came out, that either came out Friday or Saturday, and it's fantastic. But okay.
Yeah.
Get your sunglasses, get your moist bits, get whatever you need. We are world premiering From a Spark by Afira. Do it.
And then there was night. And then there was holiness. And then there was sin. And then there was happiness. And then there was light. And then there was holiness. And then there was sin. And then there was happiness. And then there was light.
I don't have sunglasses. This is the best time. I love that everybody else
Oh,
got
Wow, that
sunglasses.
was gorgeous.
Man, stop it now. Stop it right now. You know, a Fire and Music always does one thing among many, but always does one thing, and it makes me want to get up and do shit. Like, just do something epic. I want to, like, punch a dragon in the nuts, or, like, you know, like, climb a bear, or, like, fucking make the perfect risotto, or something, like, epic and difficult, and and I love it so much. All right, hold on. Lots of comments coming in. Dre says sparse yet dense, like a teaspoonful of a black hole. Wow, that's awesome. This is rad. Dre, I love your brain. Fire. This is fire. Halloween Llama is not wrong. Justin, Plains Desperate Symphony, who knows a thing or two about instrumental music, says this is beautiful. Richie, okay, another thing, praise from Caesar. Wow, that was amazing.
Thanks, Richard.
Amazing. Craig 3 Bravo says guitar. Mike says an adventure. Oh, this is really cool. An adventure. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, I'll wax rhapsodic after. Bobby, Gio, take it. I'm not going to make Christy talk about her own song.
I'm going to say right now, no matter which piece of yours I'm listening to, my favorite thing about it is that, just like Christina said, you can either get up and do something, or you can just sit back and feel.
Mm.
And this piece right here, I mean, I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of stuff today, so I'm just sitting back and feeling, and I was feeling good with that one. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I liked the most with that song is that from the very beginning, it was taking you. It's a traveling song. It was taking you along on the story. It was moving you forward, and it was taking you on this journey. And then combine that with the video, and you were just in this lucid dream. And it was fantastic. That is just a relaxing, deep, philosophical walk through your psyche.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I love that.
absolutely fantastic.
Before Greg's head falls off, what did you want to say, honey? Because you're nodding.
I just loved the build was just amazing. It just built and built and built and built, and it was just beautiful. And you wove so much stuff into it. It was like listening to a movie soundtrack. It was fantastic.
That's the thing. That is always the thing, because I hear a lot of people talking about A Fire is Music, and we played a song last week as well. And the word that always crops up is cinematic, like every time, right? Because, it's like if that see what I mean? If that song were playing over the trailer for like a Tom Green movie or something, I would actually want to go see it, because like you'd be like, well, if this song is in it, it's got to be good, right? You know, it just it's got all of these textures and layers and moments and just it's, I don't think people always realize how, and I know this wasn't a pure instrumental, obviously, which is also very cool. But I don't think people always realize how much work it is to make a really great instrumental piece or largely instrumental piece, because, you know, you don't have always vocals or like lyrics or whatever to fall back on. And again, in this one we did, but like you didn't need them. And it's just beautiful. And I don't want to make you cry and ruin your excellent eye makeup, but not just me, I mean with everybody, because I know it can be weird to sit and watch people watch your stuff and listen to your stuff and then hear them talk about it and sit there. It's like whatever. But no, beautiful. I want what?
In the whole thing, there wasn't any comments coming up, probably because Greg wasn't putting them up there. It's like
he was, yeah, he wanted to leave it clean.
I was just holding it off until the end.
So let's see some of them now. Let's see more of them. I think there were plenty. Greg was just giving the video space. Yeah, it didn't mean nobody was saying anything. Yep. I think we saw that. Richie said that was amazing. Did I already? I think I did this. Oh, yep. Joe. Well, I think that's Joe repping Shadow Band, because I loves the choir. It is an adventure. I think we did see these. Oh, Dom from Soleil Noir says the wall vibes in that voice.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And Craig likes the vocals as well. Mm-hmm. Mike just smoked some wacky tobacco, and the video was great. Really
Good
great.
on you, Mike.
Really great. Good job, Mike. Okay, I guess we did go through all the comments. Yeah, no, really beautiful. And thank you so much for giving us that world premiere. I'm always so honored when people.
It was out on the 29th, but I have to mention that Bruce Edwards did the vocals on that. I don't trust my vocals for anything, so I recorded the rough, what I consider a rough vocal track. Mm-hmm. And Bruce stepped up to do the vocals on it, and it was funny when I got his vocal track back. I thought, I'm playing the wrong one because it sounds just like me, even my me, but it isn't, and it was like me, but only good. You know, it sounded like me, but good. And then
we're gonna have to work on her, guys. Okay, go ahead. Self-deprecating, but
amazing guitar. I wish I could take credit for, but that was Adam from Stolen from the Sky. Just amazing, and he's so great to work with. They were both great to work with. Honestly,
we love Stolen from the Sky around here. Love.
Yeah, second time I've worked with Adam from Stolen from the Sky. Mm-hmm. He did the amazing guitar and bass work on the Exorcism of Robbie Mannheim.
Right, which we played a month ago, I think, maybe something like that. He's sneaking here a bunch. Frank from Vox and Sticks said, nicely done. Okay. All right. No, great. Thank you again. That was awesome. So again, that's From a Spark by Ephira, out on the 29th. So not that long.
Midnight of the morning of the 29th, it'll be out.
Okay. So not even 2 days.
Yeah, Wednesday.
You don't have long to wait. Is there a pre-save somewhere that people can grab?
No, I didn't do a pre-save.
Yeah, most people have kind of given up on those because nobody ever seems to do them. So, all right, first knee of the night. It's out for Ephira, From a Spark. We keep it going. And we're going to play some Dizzy Bridges. Dizzy Bridges has a song called Let This Wander. And this was a B-side, actually, if you can believe it, to the album, last year's album, I think, Love Songs, Odes, and Other Musings, which I love that title. And the idea here is that this was a pandemic project. So started when the pandemic started, I guess. And he likes to say, or Dizzy likes to say, it's gentle music for a rough time, which I think we can all agree with. So solo project, but gonna be playing live with other people. And they're in Iowa City. So if you're in Iowa City and you can catch a Dizzy Bridges show, you should go ahead and do that. But for now, you're going to just listen to Let This Wander.
Let your cold towel don't raise the towers, just open arms. Wash with cold water, just let this wander. It's like a charm.
Nice.
It's over already? I want more.
Oh
Wait,
man, that was great.
Wait, it's not over. Oh, good. I want more and I get it.
It's not just that it's Fetch a cold, cold towel. Don't raise the towers, just open arms. Wash with cold, cold water. Just let this water. It's like a charm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just calm your body. That's all there really is in the end. Your breath's in hell.
I'm waiting. Did they trick us? Okay.
Are we
It's
sure?
actually over there. Okay. First of all, we have work to do. I see there's something like 15-ish people in the chat right now. Dizzy Bridges, this is, I'm calling 1,000% bullshit. Spotify, 29 monthly listeners. 29. Bullshit, I say. Please grab your device, not your groin, your device. You can do that other bit later. Grab your device, whatever it is. Go to Dizzy Bridges on whatever platform it is that you prefer to listen to music and follow right now because that is some bullshit. 29 people. 29 people. Only twice as many people who are watching listen to this every month, which is just stupid, frankly, because
I mean, the music is just so beautiful. It's just so
if you
beautiful.
told me this was a Lost Beatles track, I would 1,000%
I-
believe you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
1,000. See, look, they're diligently following. Thank you, mystery panel of greatness. This is putting the great in greatness. Greg, everyone, there we go. Bobby Kane, 3 Bravo. The guitar riffing is really cool. Few unique patterns I really liked, and I think I saw Craig say that it sounded like Billy Corgan fronting the Beatles, which I love so much. Yeah, there we go. Mike says that he's loving the riff. 1,000% agree. Dre says this is so earthly yet heavenly at the same time, as always beautifully said. Totally. That is such a vibe. That is such a vibe. Like that song put me in a good mood, or a better mood, I guess, because I'm in a good mood because I'm hanging out with people I love. But man, all right, who wants to weigh in on that one?
I'm just going to say that it was playing with my emotions. It faded in, and I thought it was the world's shortest song, and then it faded back up, and then it faded out again, and it wasn't fair. But
No, I
adored
agree.
it. It's extremely happy, and you said it. It was a very happy song.
Absolutely. I know.
I'm
I was
just
really
excited.
worried it was over.
Yeah.
It was really
Excited
like,
that the Beatles decided to get back together.
well, that might be a little stinky now, but yeah, okay. All right, Bobby Kane. You look all pensive.
It reminded me of an ex-girlfriend of mine, actually, because she used to listen to a lot of music that had a similar vibe to it.
Okay.
And I have this distinction of not having many exes that I have, like to worry about. Like I had like a harsh, horrible experience and that sort of thing. So we got along great, and it was actually some good memories. It felt like summer,
Yes. Yes.
Those impromptu
absolutely.
picnics in the park with the guitar, and neither one of you really wants to say the things that you really want to say, but you really want to say them, and you just feeling the vibe.
When I listened to that song, it was like I was wearing my headphones, lying on the grass, looking up at the sky on a summer day.
Yes.
It's very romantic and very sweet, and really Just yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And it's got that. That's and and it's so overused to say it's a vibe, but it really is. Like it just takes you right back to something. I think I keep freezing, but I'm.
Yep, you're gorgeous.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's coming back.
Now I don't know if the chat.
It's just you.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's fucking nothing.
And we're back. So were we in the chat still? Could people still
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
us?
yeah. It was
Okay,
just
all right, great.
it was your computer.
Oh, good. Well, that's just me. But yeah, totally a vibe. Totally beautiful. Christy, what'd you think?
Well, I'm an old fart, so what I got out of that, I didn't get the Beatles, even though that would make me old. What I got was like early Steve Hackett from after he left Genesis, his early solo work. I kind of got some Steve Hackett. I also got some like early Pink Floyd from the More album, or
Yes.
I can hear that.
even Amagama Grantchester Meadows. I kind of hit that.
Yes.
Is what I got out of it.
Ooh,
Because even David Gilmour, when he was singing, maybe it might have been Rick Wright when he was singing that, but he had some vocal tones that sounded like that too. The early work. So that's what I got. It was great. It was really great. It really had flashbacks of my early record collection.
No, that's always a good thing. But it made everybody smile, Dizzy Bridges. You made everybody smile. So again, please, if you don't already, like, follow, subscribe, all the things. Dizzy Bridges, and that was Let This Wander. What a great track. I'm just so chill right now. Just chill. And Frank, I think, said he wanted to sit on an Adirondack chair drinking Lynchburg lemonade. Yeah, there you go. You can go ahead and do that, Frank, if you want, but you might get some rain in it right now. So, all right, let's keep moving. We have another band we've never played before, or artist we've never played before. This is Danny Ekko. Okay, Danny Ekko with a song called Zeros and Ones. And this is basically about how the internet has affected modern civilization. This is not a lighthearted romp, this song. This is basically a big dystopian look at, modern civilization today, and basically the fact that the internet is our overlord, which can't really disagree, but it's a song about just the cacophony of both information and misinformation, and I guess also disinformation that is readily available to everyone. And Danny Ekko has some things to say about it. So let us listen to Zeros and Ones.
It's raining on my city.
Oh, it's still going. Does it stop at some point? Wait, it's stopping. It should come back on now like that other song. It's still going. It's still going. It's happening. Okay, it's over. Not that I was looking forward to that. That song got better the more it went on. Like I just liked it more and more and more and more the more that he did. Because it started out and I was like, all right, this is gonna be like sort of chill, kind of quaint, whatever. And then it was like, what? And then again, like rock, and then like, but it was like there were multiple chickens. I had multiple chicken moments there. That I love the video. I love the vocals. I love the guitar. I love the I mean, again, I was getting like Revolver era Beatles from that for a bit. Oh, somebody, Craig, damn it. You're calling. No, go ahead, do it. I'll just cover my eyes. Go ahead, do your robot. Go ahead, do it. I'm just going to talk with my eyes closed, and someone will let me know when it's time to open them. I loved that, and I think for a lot of people, that's probably the first time hearing it. Let's see where we got. Let's see how Danny Ekko is doing. Danny Ekko only has 45 monthly listeners on Spotify. Anon, I say bullshit. Look at this. 45.
Yeah.
Bullshit. So we got to do something about that. We got to do something about that. Danny Ekko, 0s and 1s. Gio, you want to weigh in, my love?
I'm still waiting for the fade out. I couldn't tell if something was wrong with my headphones or not. But
I'm just gonna do it for you the whole time we talk.
no, that was fantastic. I mean,
It
just
really
the
was.
overall beat. I was really listening to the lyrics because I'm interested in that message.
Mm-hmm.
It's anybody that knows me on
Mm-hmm.
my other social sites knows
Mhm.
that I am an avid enemy of AI.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, I need to hear what this guy has to say.
Mhm.
And it just kept me going. And I agree completely that song grows.
Yeah,
And just the overall performance was fantastic.
it really was. Really was. All right, Christy, what did we think of Danny Ekko?
Yeah, I agree. When it started out, it was like, okay, I mean, but it sounded, I'm obviously intentionally now, I understand, it sounded very basic, very 8-bit. It just got, and then the video being 8-bit video and getting more and more,
Yeah.
it just really well done. Really cool stuff.
Bobby, what do we think?
Yeah.
Bobby?
So when the beginning hit, I kind of had a feeling that it was like an intro effect, but I
Okay.
think it was more hope than anything.
Okay.
But that bit crunched sound was just it seemed apropos of the title. So I'm like, all right,
Right.
let's see where this goes. And then when it hit, and it was good, and it was done very,
Mhm.
very well. I gotta say, I had not heard this name before, and
Okay.
I feel sad that I had not, but I have just gone and followed.
Okay,
So
there we go.
I'm gonna go and listen because I feel
Yeah.
that that's the right thing to do. Because if you can do that with that song, I want to know what else you can do. That's gonna be some good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A surly barber says, I was getting driving through the deserts of Southern California vibes from that song. Okay, I've never done that, but I believe you. What else? I think I thought Joe from Freaky Freaky showed it and said that was fucking cool. Oh, and how a chorus was made out on 0s and 1s is impressive as hell. So there you go. How the hell do you make videos like this, says Mike of Mechanic A. He loves it. Loves it. I know, I agree. It was really cool. Greg from 3 Bravo did not expect it. Way cool. Agreed. That song sneaks up on you 100%. Dre says from early Chicago to Robin Zander. Nice. Okay, Dre's always got the boom with the references. Danny Ekko, 0s and 1s. Let's get those follower numbers up because it's like really, I mean, Taylor D doing just fine. Dream Stereo doing okay, but lots of people on there just not getting the love they need. And again, it's not about the numbers. The numbers translate to, people are listening to my stuff. And that's what we want to give people. We want to make sure people know they should keep making this music because it's so good. And speaking of keep making this music because it's so good, we're going to play a song by another band we've never had on this show before called Marble Ghosts. Marble Ghosts they call themselves a multi-generational, socially conscious band. Okay, hard rock and some metal, I think. And I think their first album came out like in February. This is a song called Alone. And I am expecting amazing vocals. I will just say that, and I will not say any more. Frank says sorry, Frank is moving me back into of Danny Ekko. He's no 0. He's a 1 with a 0 at the end. He's a 10. Look at you. Math humor, Frank. I appreciate that. And now Marble Ghosts, Alone. Let's do it. Let's listen for these vocals because I think they're probably going to be pretty fire.
Suffocating walls, level concrete scrawls, illuminated night, a heart from the fly, fabricated lies, stalking fear into my eyes, something you can't see, but quivering inside me. Alone inside your head. Alone inside your head. Footsteps echo dread. Scary, hurry to your death. Alone, alone, alone inside your head. Inside your kindly offered hand, sweet smile disarmed again. Never seen, never heard, but you're part of the lonely world. Alone inside your head. Footsteps echo dread. Scary, hurry to your death. Alone, alone, alone inside your head. Alone inside your head. Alone inside your head.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. That was so good. I loved everything about that. That bass line was so sexy. I loved everything about that. I love how front and center it was. as I figured it was going to be. Vocals are ridiculous, and that the lyrics too, Bobby. I know you're feeling me on those. Like, just that alone, like, and then the breakdown was like reminding me of Crimson Asphalt. Like that real heavy breakdown, and then the fake out, and like, oh man, it was so good, so good. All right, what do we think, panel? Mystery panel of great. It was like a much, 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 much better Linkin Park. Like much, 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 much better Linkin Park. Sorry to all the Linkin Park fans out there, but not that I don't like them, but this was much, 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 much better. So, all right, what do we want to say? Who wants to take it first?
I'm gonna go ahead and jump in there. That shit was hot.
Yes,
that shit was hot. I'm sorry, like the guitars got me really good. Yeah, the bass line was great. The chord structures and just like the chords they used themselves were fantastic. The vocals, just everything fit right where it was supposed to be. That was some damn good music.
And they're doing okay. They have 270 monthly listeners, but we could get that up. Marble Ghosts. Damn. All right, Christy, what did we think?
I love that bottom end. It was that made the song. I mean, they didn't make the song. There's lots of good stuff, but I love that bottom end. The song was built on that bottom end, and it wasn't just bass. I think it was a tuned down guitar as well. It just filled up that whole bottom, and there was times where the bass would stop, but yet it would continue. I don't know if it was the bass continuing, or if it rang, and I don't know if it was bass or if it was a synth or something that kept going. It sounded like the bass stopped, but it kept going. It's like, man.
Yeah. Okay. That's a great detail. Yeah. I know what you mean now. Oh man. Okay, we loved it. Gio, Big Deck Energy. What do we think?
I am not going to disagree. It's that song started from the first note, and I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I was pressing my head.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Because it was matching a frequency of my ceiling fan. And I was like, okay, this means something. So I'm pressing it in and I'm listening. And as soon as I did that, the vocal started and it just echoed in my head. And I was like, okay, we're keeping this. And it just kept going. And then I think it was the second verse, that heavier guitar kicked in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm looking for my equalizer to turn up the bass, and I want more, feel more of this. And my head started vibrating. And just fantastic. I mean, that was just a performance song.
Yes, 100%.
Their harmonies were so on point. Yeah. And at the very end of the song with their harmonies at that last note, it was just beautiful.
No, I just put that on my Vox and Pix 5, building another playlist, and oh man, that's got to go on it. Fantastic. I have a lot of these to add actually, but I wanted to do that before ADHD stole it from me. But man, Marble Ghosts alone, again, I believe it was the end of February that EP came out, but there are more songs, and they go love them up because I don't think as many people in the community know Marble Ghosts, but I forget how I found them, but this is great. Alone. Okay. Man, damn. All right. I want to play. It's a total in terms of just everything that we're talking about, but maybe not, because we were just talking about being alone and inside your head. This is a song by Fancy Mice. Okay. And just the name of the band just always makes me happy. And it's a song called Helpless. And I want to play it specifically because of what it's about. Okay. So Fancy Mice, these lyrics were written when their daughter was in middle school, which, as we all know, is social Thunderdome, fucking miserable, horrible time of childhood. I think it's the worst single period that most children have to live through is middle school. And her sister actually wrote the music and plays the piano and does the vocals in it. And I think we should support anything that talks about how fucking horrible middle school is. And sorry if you guys are watching this and you're little, and I shouldn't be cursing, but if you're in middle school, you've already heard or at least thought worse. So this is Fancy Mice with Helpless.
You carry my heart just don't know how I can possibly help create some armor of love that will protect you from whatever you think of. Because I'm helpless, powerless, can't take away your pain. I'm a helpless bystander, can't break you from that chain. I'm helpless, oh, so helpless, oh, I'm helpless, oh, so helpless, oh, watching you struggle, seeing your fear. Is there anything I can do besides just be near? No, I will not leave you or hold your hand, wrap my arms around you and try to understand. But I'm helpless, powerless, can't take away your pain. Cause helpless bystanders can't break you from that chain. I'm helpless, oh, so helpless, oh, I'm helpless, oh, helpless, oh, but I can't perform a miracle, don't know how to make it better. Cause sometimes life is just so hard, I wanna shield you forever. No, I can't perform a miracle, I don't know how to make it better. Cause sometimes life is just so hard, I wanna shield you forever. But I'm helpless, powerless, can't take away your pain. I'm a helpless bystander, can't break you from that chain. Cause helpless bystanders can't break their chain. I'm helpless, oh, I'm helpless, oh, I'm helpless, oh, so helpless, oh, I'm helpless, whoa, I'm helpless, oh, I'm helpless, oh, so helpless, oh, yeah, I feel helpless.
Okay. I mean, you know,
Um,
I'm gonna do a curse-free review of that because I want to make sure that the Fancy Mice Band can show the kids what we're saying here. But I mean, as a parent, especially, you know, knowing that time and knowing that feeling, 1,000% resonated with the lyrics. I love the fact that her sister sang that and I felt every single word. I felt every single note. What a beautiful, just raw, and I don't mean raw as in bad or unpolished. I mean as in visceral and powerful vocal that is. And just I loved that. I loved everything about that. And honestly, even if you're not a parent, even if you don't have a kid that's in middle school or, you know, whatever, anybody who's ever loved anybody and watched them go through anything that they couldn't rescue them from understands that feeling. So love that. Fancy Mice Band, Helpless. I'm just gonna read this quick. Frank said, bring that back up, honey. Getting that Regina Spektor vibe. Nice raw vocals, sang from the heart. Absolutely. All right, guys, what do we think? What do we think?
Very
Panic.
innocent vocals. Just the vocals are just so innocent and pure. You know, it just you know, I mean, you can't help but feel what she's feeling when she's singing.
Yeah.
It's just it's very, very beautiful.
Absolutely. Freaky says it makes it more powerful with the raw vocals. I 100%
Mhm.
agree with that. All right, Gio, what do we think?
I'm amazed at the offset between the beat on the piano and
Mhm.
the
Yes,
message.
yes.
There's this argument between the ultimate optimist and the ultimate cynic
Mhm.
that are going through, and
Yeah.
I got caught up on the piano, and I just
I
realized
saw your
halfway
head.
through,
Yeah.
I'm bouncing, like
Yeah.
it's a happy song, and I was like, okay, no, and utterly fantastic creation.
Mhm.
Um, I'm gonna put them on a card.
Fancy Mice Band, you guys are getting in the is this series 4 or are we going to have
This
series
is
5?
yeah, this is series.
Okay, I
4.
didn't know if you were full yet. I thought you were getting close.
No. We just started 4, so I've got plenty of room.
Okay,
It's
Surly
not about
Barber.
me.
No, a Surly Barber says, go back. It actually sounds genuine, unlike a lot of hello, fellow young people stuff you hear today. Yes, love that meme. And yes, we had an exhortation from Kurt to get them in a deck, who also says, I love that you wouldn't hear this song anywhere, and we as indie artists and fans are able to experience this. It hits the heart. It totally does. Bobby Kane, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to give you a minute. That's why I came around last.
I needed that song when I was in middle school, and I've got
yeah.
2 kids right now in middle school. One, of course, being special needs, and oh man, I know what it's like to be helpless. Boy, do I know it. And
same. Yep.
just that voice, that little magic powerhouse of a voice, just it got me. It got me.
I think that the fact that you can't say much says it all, because it's just that's, it whether you're, approaching it from the like person watching it to the person living it, it just gets you. I mean, we've been those kids, and we've, seen those kids or are raising those kids, and it's just beautiful lyrics, beautiful vocals, beautiful piano. The whole thing is great. Fancy Mice. Let us see where we are with them. Fancy Mice, 145 monthly listeners. We can do better than that. Okay. We can do better than that. That is who you're looking for. Fancy Mice. And that's a family duo. I think it's a duo. Singer-songwriter. Yes, family singer-songwriter duo from Chicago. They love writing songs about nature, animals, family, and life. Let's love the wholesome, please. I know we can play a lot of, but let's, and not because it's charity, it's because it was great. And you saw how it got the panel. So, sisters, we will say the trite thing. It gets better. Hang in there. Okay. Talk to people if you're struggling. There's always somebody who can listen, always somebody who can help. Heck, a lot of us are on this panel right now. So if your folks let you reach out to random people on the internet, which they shouldn't do, but this is a safe place. So we're here. We know. Just hang in there. And thank you guys for making that song, because it's just beautiful. Fancy Mice, Helpless. Okay.
I want to make a specific plea to the people who are watching and listening. Go over there and follow them, because one of their songs is called Bumblebee Booty.
Yes.
And I can't wait to hear this.
I think that's actually their most popular song, if I recall. I think that song has been Bumblebee Booty. You're gonna, once this is over.
I need me some Bumblebee Booty in my life right now. I'm just saying.
There we go, and we're back, folks. We're back. So, okay, let us lift things a little bit here, get everybody's faces dry and all that stuff. And let us play Backseat Driver by Bootlegged. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Dam from Soleil Noir is saying, Christina and Greg, we're going to release our first teaser for our new video tomorrow. Last time was in 2005, Soleil Noir. Okay, I'm glad you said that, Dame. Yes, Bootlegged Backseat Driver. Basically, the idea is that whether it's literally in your car or the one in your head, they're talking about the backseat driver, and this is settle in for some fun. Here we go.
with my engine, put it in drive, backing out the driveway, 'cause now I'm alive. Driving in the fast lane, people think I'm insane. Pull on the throttle, get set, let's go. Give me some second, I can stop the show. That's the backseat driver. I'm really doing just fine here. Until you're in my position, I'm just not gonna listen. No, 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 no. I said no. You get your license from a Cracker Jack box. You can't control me, that would take a whole lot. It's like you're driving, you pretend not to see. Just move over, make some room for me. You're just a backseat driver. I'm really doing just fine here. Until you're in my position, I'm just not gonna listen. Just give me the wing. I'm a very good driver. I'm a very good driver. Get out of the way! Bitch.
Ooh, I hope the fancy mice children aren't still watching. Oh my God. Way to put them back to back, Christina. Good job. But wow, damn, I love me some sexy front woman energy right there. We certainly had that in spades. What a great video. That lead guitar,
the production
man.
values are off the chart.
Ridiculous. But that lead guitar, man. Woof. Damn. All of it good. Okay, yeah, bootlegged. Backseat driver. What do we think? Jesse from Crimson Asphalt says the best way to be a backseat driver is if you hit the gas hard enough to throw the front seat into the back seat. Physics.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Okay, sorry, Bobby, you were gonna say.
I kind of want to put that on my bike playlist because I would listen to that while I'm out on the road, especially on the. I know it's about the cars and the backseat driver, but you can have a backseat driver on the bike too.
That's right. You totally can.
That's the
all
type
the
of
cars
thing I would
behind you.
Yeah, that's the type of thing I'd listen to on the bike. I like that.
I love it. No, that was great. Christy, what'd you think?
Definite Runaways vibe, especially the particular song "Dead End Justice."
Okay, I don't know that one. Okay, I will have to listen to that.
I mean, I love the Runaways. The one song I don't care for is Cherry Bomb. Anything else? I mean, for that being their most recognized song is a sin because they've done some really great work. And Dead End Justice, definitely, if you listen to that song and listen to this one, you'll see the very obvious similarities between the two songs.
All right, very cool.
This one is much more modern and very good. Very well done.
Really good. Gio.
A little Lambert, a little Bonnie Raitt, a little
Oh, okay.
Joplin.
We have never ever had anyone
Um,
on this show ever compared to Bonnie Raitt before, so that's impressive. Okay.
and the guitar was pristine. It just
Mhm.
walked you through that song. It was just
Yeah, and I love the way they had it go back and forth in the ears at the
Yeah,
very end.
exactly.
Bing, ding, 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 almost like a police siren, you know?
And me being me, the other thing I was kind of smirking at was if you listen to that song
Mm-hmm.
in a unique mood, which I'm in,
Always.
but hear it with the double entendre, it's almost comical.
Mm.
And I was trying not to just bust out laughing. But it's just the fact that that song has kind of a heavy country influence to it.
Hmm.
You know, Machio and the Crossroads.
Ooh.
It's just that it had the ability to switch me between those two moods is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that song.
It's great. No, it's great. All right, let's see. How are they doing? Bootlegged. Okay, guys. Really? Seriously? 12 monthly listeners for Bootlegged. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, so this is what you're looking for on Spotify. Whatever you have, whatever you listen on, go love them because that's ridiculous. That video stupidly good. Like, I mean, that is, I don't even know how they went about doing that. Very impressive. Bootlegged Backseat Driver. And again, a natural, seamless transition from Fancy Mice and Helpless into Bootlegged and Backseat Driver. That's what they pay me the big bucks for. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I think we all agree. Perfect blend. And I love that those songs are going to be on a playlist together once we put this one together for the show. So there you go. There, Greg's got the YouTube link up there. And now I think we should do it. I think we should play the other panel song. I think we should play some Bobby Kane. Bobby Kane, who just sort of casually dropped this song. It was last week, right, Bobby?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, last week. And I think I was maybe 4 notes into it and I was like, playlist. Because I don't think it's a secret to anyone how much I love Bobby and Bobby's music. And this song just has been in my head. And it's so funny because we did the shadow band thing and I've had that song in my head obviously a lot because I've just been hearing it a lot. And I've had your song in my head more in this last week, believe it or not. And I just love it so much. So I, when I reviewed it, I sort of opaqued it as a star-crossed relationship, but I got distinct So Hard to Love You vibes in terms of what this was actually about. So do you want to tell the folks at home what Riding Shotgun Through the Gates of Hell is about, or whatever you want to say?
I mean, honestly, just like all art, it is subjective. So if you get a feel for it, then that is the right feel for you.
Mm-hmm.
However, the way I wrote it, I kind of, again, wanted that double meaning, but the specifics was I was writing a note to my ever elusive better self, trying to reach that better me and all the times that I may have missed or failed or not quite gotten there, just trying to let me know that I'm not just standing by. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying so hard,
Mm-hmm.
So that's the deal. And I put the fade in because you said you love them. So.
And no, I really, well, first of all, a couple things before we play it. You can't be better because you're amazing, but you could feel better, and that would be great. And I think, this song, it is sexy, it is emotional, it is beautiful. And I can only say that because usually I try not to listen to the stuff that we're going to be playing, but obviously I've been listening to this song since it came out, and it's another fucking Bobby Kane masterpiece, whatever. So we'll talk more about it when we come back, but Bobby Kane Riding Shotgun Through the Gates of Hell. it is never, ever going to stop chapping my beans that people outside of this community, by and large, do not yet know Bobby Kane, because it's fucking stupid as shit. Like I can't, I can't with that song. I don't know what anybody said. I don't know if anything was going on the screen. I was in it. I was trying very, very hard not to sing and ruin it. I had to lip sync my whole damn thing. I'm going to shut up for a little bit and let other people say things about it. But Christy, I know you got to go in a minute, honey, because you got to get up early. But what did you want to say about Bobby
Oh
Kane?
my God. Bobby, Jesus, can I have your children?
I'll sell them to you.
Yeah. How is it George Benson got rich and famous, and here you sit? It's crazy because your voice is just, it's like butter, man. You just, it's amazing. It's an amazing voice. Did you do all the instruments on that?
Yeah.
And he mixes and masters. And folks, listen, actually, now that I've said that, we should mention you're still doing the botchery, Bobby, right?
I'm doing the botchery, yeah.
Guys, if you want mixing and mastering, Bobby Kane does it. You can have your stuff mixed and mastered by the guy that made that sound like that. So yeah, what do they do, Bobby? Do they email you? Do they DM you? What do they do if they need you?
You can reach me either way. DM me, email me at bobby@bobbykanemusic.com. And just if you need help, you need work, you just let me know. If it comes out to a point where you're kind of hard up for cash and like you don't want to pay the big box studios the exorbitant amounts, I'll work with you anyway. Just let me know what we can do, because I want music out there.
I hear you. I didn't mean to make you do a commercial, Bobby, but I don't know how many people remember from your Voxing guest that you do provide that. So the next thing I put out that isn't shadow banned or whatever, I'm going to have to go to you because I'm going to need so much help. Gio, what do we want to say about Bobby Kane?
Bobby, I got emotional.
Oh, honey.
2 weeks ago, Saturday, I had a heart attack.
Oh no.
Slow.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm better now. My son was here. He's the one who saved me.
Oh my God.
And that song, that message of fighting, not only with yourself, but for somebody else.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you talk.
You're my legend, Bobby.
Oh, good.
It's fantastic.
Gio, I'm so glad that you're okay. I had no idea. You were probably still making cards. Just you don't stop. You were. I know. Oh my God, I had no idea. You're okay.
Yeah, of all the heart attacks I could have, it was the good one, according to the doctor.
Okay.
Everything is fine now.
Okay. And thank your son for this entire community, please.
Seriously, yes. Yes.
He's amply rewarded. He gets his license this summer, and he's not here, so he doesn't know yet. But he is being outfitted.
Nice.
Generously. Much to the chagrin of my ex, his mom, and I don't care.
Well, I was going to say we don't care about that. We don't care about that.
But Bobby, that was fantastic. I can't convey how powerful that is to me personally. All the people I know deserve to be heard. Thank you.
I should be thanking you. I mean, first off, I am just so glad that you're okay.
Yeah.
And just to hear that something that I have done has touched anyone, but most especially someone who is as wonderful as you are, because I see what you do for the community. I mean, come on,
Mhm.
I appreciate you more than I could ever convey, and I thank you so much for letting me know.
Just don't stop.
Ever.
You know, it's crazy. I keep saying that to so many people. I'll go to sometimes these like open mics and live shows, and I'll see some of these, you know, youngins that are like so scared to get up there, and I'm like, whatever you do, don't quit, don't stop. And to hear it come back at me, just
It's the message that I've been trying to convey with the deck.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your message is. It doesn't matter the genre. It doesn't matter good or bad. I swear that somewhere in this world, somebody needs to hear you.
That's right.
And with
my
the
job.
deck, I know at one point we were supposed to talk about, you know, doing the deck, and I will be 100% honest. I had a feeling that I don't know. I just kind of felt like there were so many people who were more worthy, and
that's no longer negotiable, Bobby.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Bobby Kane. But yeah.
I have firsthand feedback for you, Bobby.
No.
You are worthy. Very few songs hit me that hard.
Mhm.
And there's only one other band that has.
And that's how we met you.
Wow.
Okay. Gio, I love you to pieces, and I'm just so I'm processing. Like, I didn't know what you were gonna say. And I'm just so grateful for every single person that kept you with us and that you're here. And you really could have rescheduled tonight, Jesus. If you needed time to rest, I'm gonna have to send you cookies or something. But I'm so glad you're okay. And Bobby, just all the things, you know, all the things I say and have said and will say and do say. But you are a light, and you are a gift, and you are just so singularly talented. And this song is, you saw what it did to Gio, and I know it's not the only person that feels that way about your stuff. And we're so lucky to have you in this community, and I will be thrilled to push you out the door to mainstreams, because I know you would stay in the community too anyway. But guys, please, I know you probably all watching already follow and like and subscribe and everything to Bobby, but if you don't, by some thing, or you have more than one account or whatever, just go love him up, please. Let's share, get the music out. If you need that mixing, mastering, you want to go to this guy. And before I have to let her go, Afira too, make sure you get on that, because this song is coming out Wednesday. You heard how incredible it is. I cannot wait for the whole album. I really can't. You're gonna have to let me hear things early.
This one I'm really going a lot slower than the previous album, Fractured. I'm going a lot slower with it. I'm being much more picky with it. And this one's going to have at least 2 tracks now with vocals. And I'm talking with Shannon Darcy about doing some vocals on a track.
Yes.
Yeah.
That has to happen. No, absolutely. I'm sorry. I know we kept you. I will let you go.
Correct.
Thank you so much for that world premiere, guys.
Thank
Wednesday, midnight the 29th, from a Spark, Afira, Afyra. If you do not already follow her, do it. What are you doing with your life? Thank you so much for being on the Mystery Panel of Greatness. We love you. We'll see. I'll DM you tomorrow or later. I don't know. Okay. Good night. We'll talk. We have things to discuss, lipsticks and such. All right. Good night. But don't leave, everybody, because we're not leaving. We're still here. We're crying. We're feeling. We're vibing. We're doing. We are. Bobby, that song is so fucking good, man. It's just so good. It's just so good.
The drums are just. I mean, I don't know how you come up with those rhythms. It's just they're out of this world.
I'm gonna be honest. I cheat a little bit. Like
there's no cheating in music.
No, I'll have like a basic groove, and then I'll just slice it up until it's unrecognizable, and then
yes, that's cheating. You know. What the fuck are you? It's not cheating.
There's no cheating in music as long as it's
creating.
There's only
amazing.
There's only a few of my songs where I actually play live drums.
Wait a minute. Here, I want you to practice this phrase. Are you ready? Thank you.
It burns.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've had to learn that from this one.
Thank you. Yeah, like I'm great at it. Thank you.
We
Just-
practice.
Bobby, your music is amazing. Try it
Yeah,
out.
it's amazing.
Arigato.
Say it. Okay, fine. I'll take it. Same thing, different
Arigato.
language. Okay, let us get our shit together. We had lots of comments there. That's not cheating, that's creativity. Thank you, Richie, for saying what I wanted to say. We didn't get to the comments on okay, Craig says one of my top 10. Absolutely, for Bobby Kane. What else do we have? I know the chat was lighting up. Amazing segment, people I love all so much. Thank you, Freaky. We love you too. What else do we have? More Bobby Kane. Uh-oh.
Me?
Did we freeze? Oh, we fucking love Bobby Kane. Yes, we do. Greg is
Love you, Freaky.
Frank from Box and Sticks says that song is so crisp. That was so well produced. This is what I'm saying, and you can get that for your own music. Crimson Asphalt Dame, hey Dame, says that rhythm guitar though, smooth guitar from Dame from Soleil Noir, smooth guitar, smooth. Bobby and distortion, Mikey likey, says Mechanic. Three Bravo says hard rock meets slow jams. Shotgun this song when we all inevitably do covers of each other. Which means
my God, I want that.
Fuck you.
I want that. If Crimson Asphalt's going to do a cover of my song, I 100% say do it, do it, do it. I want to hear it because that would be fucking amazing.
That'd be great. We really should
yeah.
set that up. I have to put something out about that. Just like who wants their songs covered, and then people just grab them and do it. No, spectacular. I do want to move along because we have a couple others to play, but this was well worth the time spent on it. Gio, thank you for even sharing all of that. I want to give you a huge hug, like climb through the screen and give you a hug. Just so happy that you're okay. But
for the record, everything is fine.
That's wonderful.
I'm back to 100% and
okay.
Medicated, so.
Okay, good. All right. So more deck coming. And we should make sure, guys, anybody that is watching who has a band who is not already in one of Gio's decks, Series 4 is open. And if you don't already know what we're talking about with the deck of many bands, Gio spends his own time and his own money and his own skills and will make a playing card for you as an artist or a band. You can see Series, I'm thinking 2 behind him. There you go. There's the deck. Now you guys need to understand something because I don't think, and we've explained this before when Gio's on the show, but the scale of these cards is not what you would expect. We're not talking about like a cell phone or regular playing card size thing. This is if you see, there you go. There's a can of soda. There's the card. If you put the whole deck up the way that Gio has it, it's what, 8 square feet?
Yep.
BDE? Yeah.
Okay.
Series. These are big cards, and Gio spends all his money to make these. We were doing a show last week. Anthony St. Peter did not have a card yet. Before we got through the song, after that song, Gio had already mocked up a card for Tony, and it was done. So it is like the easiest thing ever. You just contact him, and you will send him your info and a picture and all that stuff. And then the other cool thing is that there are codes on there. So it's the whole thing is it's playlist too. It's this huge thing. It's fantastic. So now make sure you get in touch with Gio if you do not already have a card in the deck, because you want to be in the cool kids table. We all do. So, okay, let us move along to a song called No Privacy Hotel by Aligned Alchemy. And this song is all about just basically you are screwed by being stuck in a crappy situation and you're sort of trying to cheer yourself on through it, and then reaching out to the people around you to get some help from them too. And it's basically looking at the shitty things that people do to each other, manipulating each other and trying to control each other. And basically this song is like the fuck you anthem for calling all that out, fighting back against it, and just trying to make the world a better place. So they did the whole thing themselves, from soup to nuts, or however you begin your meal, from salad to feet. I don't even know. Yeah, there you go. But they did the whole thing. They produced it, they recorded it, they mixed it, they did everything in their home studios. It's a homegrown thing. Aligned Alchemy, No Privacy Hotel.
One day we will laugh that we had a room at the no privacy hotel where you can arrive, but if you leave, all the stories they will tell. No, they can't do that to us. No, they won't do that to us. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The day came and went, we left without words at the no privacy hotel, where comfort goes to die, and all you will get are the stories you will tell. No, they can't do that to us. No, they won't do that to us. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Unspoken expectations are premeditated resentments. Unspoken expectations are premeditated resentments. Each day now we laugh that we got away from the no privacy hotel, where ghosts go to live and never will leave, trapped in their own hell. No, they can't do that to us. No, they won't do that to us. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Unspoken expectations are premeditated resentments. Unspoken expectations are premeditated resentments.
Okay, Aligned Alchemy, No Privacy Hotel. That is a timbre and a half right there. Some sexy vocals. I had the weirdest association with parts of it. It reminded me of a very young Dionne Warwick, which is the weirdest thing to say. But
No,
I
I
heard
can hear that. I
just
can hear that.
little bits
Yeah.
in that when she did that. Yeah, very sexy. Very sultry, really good. What did we think, gentlemen?
I really think the voice drew me in like right away.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very, very clean song.
Mm-hmm.
Like people struggle for that. That was good.
Mm.
That was good. And I didn't catch who it was that said it, but that mix was really, really nice. I loved it. I love that I could sit and listen to that and be happy.
Okay, Gio, what about you?
That was a smoke-filled 1950s bar. She's just about to start singing My Funny Valentine. That it captured that feel to the song, and her voice is just, like Bobby said, just so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And that guitar was just magical. The guitars will get me every time.
Yep.
It's just great, just fantastic.
I got a lot of comments here, like from Candy. That's a 1950s movie soundtrack. I saw Chris Eek said same thing, movie soundtrack. Richie says I could hear this in a movie with Steve Buscemi. All right, let's see how Aligned Alchemy is doing. Again, I always go to Spotify just because I had to pay for it to keep up with this community. But that's okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my God.
went and followed. There's no reason they should have only 6 monthly listeners.
6.
And I'm one of those.
Shut up. Yeah, so am I. So it's 4 people besides Bobby and me. What the hell? Guys, really. Aligned Alchemy. Okay, we got to do better than that. That's stupidity right there. We want to love them up. Let's get those numbers up, please. And again, all these songs are going to be on a playlist. We've been putting them out. So yeah, right, Joe. What? Exactly. 6. And we're a third of them in this panel right here. Right. So yeah, let's do better than that. Please, everybody, go love them up. Aligned Alchemy. That's who you're looking for. Aligned Alchemy. Okay, 6. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Bollocks, I say. Tibby would be so proud of me. So proud of me. All right, let's see. It is 10 o'clock. We got a couple songs left. I'm going to say 2, maybe 3. What do you think, Greg Waz? Can we do it?
Yeah, I think we could squeeze.
I think we could do that. Okay, so I want to play another band that we because it really like introducing. I have had so many people in the last after the last couple shows say like I never heard of this band before the show, whatever. Like that's my favorite thing about doing these shows. We love loving up the people in the family that we already know, but we also really love introducing the community to new people. And if you do not know Martello Towers already, Martello Towers, this will be a very good intro for you. This is a song called Section 47. And it is about children who are less fortunate. Anyone who knows what Section 47 is knows where we're going with this song. I think we should just play it without further ado. So Martello Towers, Section 47.
Born on the edge of society, never asked to be born into this world of greed, and she's born on the edge. Second-hand clothes, dirty sheets, mama's new boyfriend's just as bad as the last. Playing bubble and squeak, living with drugs from the age of She and neglect is all that he will feel. And he's born on the edge. Secondhand clothes, dirty sheets. Mama's new boyfriend is just as bad as the last. Playing outside, bubble and squeak. Living with drugs from the age of 9. The aliens prowl. Secondhand clothes, dirty sheets. Mama's new boyfriend is just as bad as the last. Playing outside, bubble and squeak. Living with drugs from the age of 9. The aliens prowl. One day they'll buy them. The child is born on the edge.
Oh, that's you know, it's funny when we put out calls for submissions for songs and we don't know what we're going to get, right? And then, you know, I'm out of the mix of picking things because, you know, the whole joy of this for me and something that if it matters to anyone that I like to give to people is to see my reaction to things for the first time, if it means anything to anybody. And that one, I mean, as a song, it's wonderful. I mean, I love the changes, you know, and how the song, you know, surprises you. But just, I'm so glad that people are writing about things that mean so much like that, you know, that just protection of children and you know, and just the welfare of kids, because I don't care what, I mean, I think Gareth and Glenn are in the UK. I'm not sure exactly where, but, you know, whatever country you're in, kids are not taken care of properly. They just never are. Kids that don't have safe homes to grow up in or people to grow up with, are just further traumatized by the system that's supposed to be protecting them. And I just love anything that shines a light on that. But I don't think you can find these guys on Spotify. I looked when I first found them and I couldn't find them. So unless it's just something with my search, I mean, I can try again, but, I don't think they're there, but they do have a Facebook page. And that's all the social media that I know of for that. Oh, did you just put it up, honey? Did it?
Yeah,
I was
YouTube.
able to find the YouTube
Okay. So,
page.
okay. Glenn has a YouTube. Okay. That's what, yeah. So, I mean, but just fantastic. Guys, what do we think? What do we think?
The change ups were fascinating to me.
Mm-hmm.
The overall message, it held power. And it was just this illustrated story and the baseline going through it all. Just kept you paced with that. Extremely well written.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had I heard some early REM
Yeah.
with the guitar tones and the way it was just so flowing. I just loved it.
Mm-hmm. Bobby
Yeah,
Kane.
I saw somebody say, you know, his voice means what he's saying, and I thought that was a very poetic way of putting it, because that's what I was getting to. This guy's singing what he knows about. Yeah, there we go. That's beautiful. Yeah, he knows what he's singing about, you know, and in a way that's great because then he can sing about it well enough to put it over and get people to understand it. But it kind of sucks because nobody should ever have to know about that.
Right. We wish he didn't have empathy for it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is that's what I'm starting to say, man. We just don't know where these episodes are going to go. And, you know, sometimes we have songs and there's like a theme unintentionally, or maybe it's intentional on Greg's part, but you know, it does come down to who we get submitting. But, this one, has been a whole roller coaster of things. Frank says he definitely delivered his message. Love the changes in the song to accompany the lyrics. Absolutely, really opened up. And it made you pay attention to what he was saying, the way that they changed that up too. So lots of love from Martello Towers in the chat. Let's find them, get Glenn's YouTube page, and make sure to love them up. And again, anybody that you're not familiar with in the community already that we play on these, let's bring them into the fold. I'm always happy when people find us and send us these songs, because it's just, even if I only listened ever again to the people that I already know in this community, I would never, ever, ever run out of music. But I love finding new bands and new artists too, because there's just so much good music out there. You never have to listen to a bad song ever with this community, ever. Like, you just don't. So, all right, I hate to do it. I'm going to have to close it out, because I know, but we will play other things, I guess in probably 2 weeks. But we're going to end the show with a band that has just recently kind of come to the attention of the community. I want to say it was Multivariate Outliers that turned me on to Finding Parnell band, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But I'm just so glad that I know them now, because they are a tremendous band. They are like metal and alt rock, and it's three brothers. So Jason and Justin and Joe, lots of J's, the Texas Boys, and they have a song called "The Leaves," which is the first single off of their EP, which is coming out. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's coming out. So this one, they have, the stuff that you can already listen to of theirs is wonderful. So let us close out the show with "The Leaves" by Finding Parnell Band. So every song that I hear is a story, right? Everybody's got a story, and it's this concept of sonder that has been cropping up over the last couple years, of this notion that everybody that you see, as extras in the movie of your life, has their own story. They all have full lives, and they all have experiences and stories and heartaches and joys that we never ever think about because they're just passing by. And this community, it makes you listen to the stories, and the people aren't background anymore, and in the last year and change that Greg and I have been in this community and known all of you, that's the thing that keeps everything that we do moving. If we're tired, if stuff's going on in our life, and there's always stuff going on in our life, if we're just, if it would be cool to have a weekend off, because people need to hear these stories. And I don't know what The Leaves is about in truth. And I'm really hoping that it's a story that is created and not real, because if you listen to those lyrics, and the fact that there's a recording of a child on there, and the idea that, I'm trying to light the way to bring you back home, you're trapped behind this impossible door. And I know this song, and I put it on my playlist last week that I put out, and it just levels me. This song it's an ache and a keening and a cry and a wish and a plea. And it just this community is it's amazing. It's just amazing. The people I'm sitting here staring at right now, and Christy, who left, and and I know a lot of people's stories because I talk to a lot of people, privately, and they'll share things with me, and I just I'm so honored to be able to play stuff like that, and I'm sorry to blah blah blah, but people are used to my talking. But this has been such an emotional night. I have two people who I love so deeply, staring back at me right now, and hearing Gio, how close we came to not having you anymore. And just, Bobby, everything that you and I talk about. I love this community so much, and I just hope that everybody who's in it can just keep holding each other up, because we all know what it feels like to have nobody care, and to have nobody listen, and to have nobody notice, and to not matter, and to not be heard and valued. And whether that's musically or personally, it hurts just the same. And this community has been such a blessing, and such a gift, and such a surprise, and I really I try not to do this, but fuck it, because it has to be real, right? So I mean, I'm gonna let other people talk, but I just finding Parnell Band, The Leaves, which just fucking took me out at the knees, and I've heard it dozens of times. It's again, those playlists I put out, I'm not doing it for fun. Those are things that I listen to all the time, and you, Bobby, you're on that one. Same thing with them. And I just somebody else talk, because I'm just making no fucking sense of it. So save me from myself, please.
Yeah, I gotta say, the college kid me kind of came back for a while, and two words hit me with that song: euphonic catharsis. It just, that song was like a ton of bricks to the heart. It was so good. It felt like longing.
Yep. I really hope I'm gonna have to reach out to Joe or Justin or Jason, and just I really want them to be like, nope, Erin just made that up. that was totally something that, because my brain goes to bad places as it always does. Intrusive thoughts and I are besties, and there's just so much baked into that could be such a horrible story. And I'm just really hoping it's not true, but it's amazing. Richie is saying, if any of you ever need to talk or vent or whatever, I'm always around. Please reach out. Absolutely. I think a lot of us feel that way. I know that people will come on this show who are in so much pain, and they just are giving of themselves to get the music out there. And I don't take a single iota of it for granted. None of it. The music, the people. I feel closer to people in this community than I do to people I've known my entire life in meat space, and that's remarkable to me. And I just what Richie said goes for all of us, I think, here. So Gio, do you want to say something?
That song belongs on the soundtrack of Every Guardian Angel Everywhere. It is a song about protection. There are two main bands that I've listened to in my life, Poe and Blue October. And they coincidentally both use that kind of hidden message as far as the voices coming. Blue October is an answering machine. Poe is the voice of her father that she had recordings of that she put into her music.
Wow.
And that was to bring him along after he left to take her journey with her. When the guitar kicked in, it was straight out of the soundtrack of Tommy, and I heard the Who. But the power in the story, which is what I always focus on, is incredible, and it's a testament to pretty much everything that we've talked about. And I apologize for stealing anybody's thunder.
You didn't.
That there are people that need to hear you as musicians. You, without knowing, gave me a purpose, and it came to life. And it was terrifying and life-changing. And I'm not going to cry again.
You sure can. Join me. I'm over here a fucking mess. We're all just fucking
6'4" blubbering fool.
I'm gonna flood the room as soon as we're done.
Yeah,
I was about to make an inappropriate joke just to bring the mood back, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let that stand.
It's been a roller coaster, and for you guys, and everybody watching, and everybody that will watch, and everybody that will hear, and discover and explore. Thank you, because it's just a little piece of what I found, and it changed me, and it can change you too. I am always within reach, and I'm here to listen too. I may not be able to solve the problem, but I can hear it, and I can find somebody who can.
And I think a lot of times we don't need help. We just need somebody to be there in it with us, sitting in uncomfortable feelings and sitting in terrible situations with someone is so healing on its own, and that's not pablum. That's something that I know from my own life. I mean, it's one of the things that made me fall in love with Greg before I even knew that I had done it, was just, here's like somebody who's in the shit with me, and that's what we need. And I think I've seen this community do that for each other over and over and over and over and over again. And the people who were in the community and so active at the beginning, Kimmy and John, Superposition and Mama's Maiden, and Dom from Jamsteak, and Rob from AOD, and Ambrose from AOD, and we have so many people who were, lifting the community up, and life has interfered and we don't see them as much anymore. And I think about them all the time, and talk to them still sometimes too. But, and just to see that the community keeps growing and evolving and extending and building, it's the best thing. And the fact that there's a soundtrack to all of it is there's nothing that doesn't get better with music, right? And I think tonight is another spectacular example of that. And I just, you guys, the two of you, I adore you beyond. And I remember when I met both of you, and they will always be happy memories for me. Gio, you were in the sepsis chat. And I was like, who is this guy? He's so funny. And like, and just really like, just loves this band so much. And it made me so curious. And then you kept coming back, which was so great. And I remember saying to Greg, like, I don't know who he is, but I want to like hang out with him. And now I do. And Bobby, band together. How do you actually get people to listen to your music? And I was like, oh, I'll listen. And I was like, oh my God, why isn't everybody listening to this guy all the time? What is happening? And I just,
that scene from the movie, that thing you do when they hear their song for the first time and they're running up and down. That was me with Bobby's songs. I was like, oh my God, I love this. I love this.
Yeah, we had a real but really, and I mean, and the fact that these decks exist, and that those are there forever. Gio has this legacy now, and all of the bands in them are there too. And I just, please, guys, I know it gets tedious on social media. I know there are so many songs and so many bands and so many artists and so many posts, and we get shit for using a platform the way it was designed to be used, but too much in the wrong way, whatever. And people are leaving because of it. And it breaks my heart every time somebody leaves this community or steps away from it, even though I understand. But really just listen to something, just like a page, watch a video, make a comment. Like I know I've been told that there are people who were this close to giving up music, and then somebody listened to one of their songs and just be there for each other. Keep making music, keep sharing music, keep supporting each other. That's the best. This community is the best of us, and I don't want this to turn into, a telethon or whatever. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let everybody go. But let me just very quickly recap who we played. We did the Steve Clatt Project with Dreams and Reality. We did Taylor D. Can't Say I Love You. We did a Fires from a Spark. We played Let This Wander by Dizzy Bridges. We did Asmodeus by Dream Stereo. We did Alone by Marble Ghosts. We did Helpless by Fancy Mice. No Privacy Hotel Aligned Alchemy. We did Martello Towers, Section 47. Danny Ekko, Zeros and Ones. Who am I missing besides the panel? Anybody else? Did I forget anybody? Bootlegged, Backseat Driver. And we played the inimitable Bobby Kane with Riding Shotgun Through the Gates of Hell. I think that's everybody. I will make my usual post with all the things. We'll have the playlist and everything. But just, if you know a band and they didn't realize they were on the show, tell them that you love their music. Everybody, please send Gio huge hugs. Gio, don't ever fucking do that again, or I will come and bite you directly in the face.
It was not on my agenda.
Okay. All right. I was not scheduled in between, making cards or whatever, but really, thank God you're here. I'm not kidding. Thank your son for all of us. Cause this is why I want to get like everybody's phone numbers, because I'm just like,
but it made me realize really quick. It made me realize two major important things. One, we are all temporary, and legacy, you keyed on that, is important. And it's very important to me. Even more so now because of the circumstance behind saving me. But the other part of it is that as far as us, that's forever. People will hear that forever.
Yeah.
The message will never go away. And that's the important issue. The purpose is to get the message heard. The second thing is that it took the entire program for me to realize that me and Greg bought the same glasses. I'm not sure how that happened.
I buy these in packs of 5.
Yeah, that's
they're $3 a piece.
Yeah.
And he will break them weekly and be like, damn it, and then just goes into the box and grabs it.
Yeah, so that's the example that no matter how subtle it is, how much you think that stranger is a stranger, there are very subtle commonalities that bring us all together, and it's the music that's the cement between us. And with it, we're an army.
Hell yes.
We can accomplish anything. I've given up on mainstream music. This is my home.
Right.
And this is where I will always be.
Hmm.
And this is where I will put you.
We need you. You're our deck master. You got the biggest deck around, Gio.
I do.
No offense, Bobby.
I have a very big back.
Oh
So
my God,
just-
guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gio. Say it.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody.
Well, we thank you right back.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah,
I know how much work and how much cost, Gio, like you may, when you go to order, you may be like, oh, Gio does not make anything on these decks at all. He loses money. And I know that for a fact. And he does them anyway. And I mean, it's such an incredible thing to hold, that place out there that you've got this legacy. And it's it, Richie saying it. Thank you, Gio. We do not take you for granted for the slightest bit, Gio, but I know this was a whole mood, this whole thing. Thank you to everybody. I know, especially in the US, it was a holiday and we weren't sure whether people were going to make it or not, but we had the same great crowd. We never, ever, ever take for granted that you guys show up here every week. And we love you all. Next week we have, can I say it? Do I box you in on it or do I not say it yet?
You can box me in.
I'm boxing you in. Next week, very special episode. We are airing our Titanosaur interview. Jeff, 3 days after we taped his interview, got a brand new heart. I'd like to think that was, not something that I made necessary, that I just like bored the shit out of him or scared him and he was like, give me a new heart. But and he has been really having a very rough time in recovery and just recently posted eating a piece of pizza, that he's starting to be able to eat again and sit up a little bit again and whatever. So we want to get that episode out and rally people around him. We're going to have the link for the GoFundMe, which so many people have been kind enough to contribute to already, but I would love to help them out more because for everything that I've shared about their circumstances, guys, it's like they really need help. So that'll be next Monday, the 3rd. And until then, I want to thank my beautiful men, my Gio and my Bobby, and my lovely lady, Christy Afira, who had to go. But I'm just so glad that, I just love you guys to pieces. I want to thank Greg, as always, for doing all the work and getting all the stuff downloaded and picking these songs and getting everything together. And that, my lovelies, is another Vox and Guest in the books. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Night, everybody.
Ciao, y'all.